Hello everyone and welcome back to another adventure with Captain Numbnut. In today's episode I am steaming onwards in my US destroyer, the Vix. Apparently the E is not pronounced, so it's Vix, not Vicus. But anyway, we are steaming along towards the middle of the map. Late, because I was otherwise occupied when the match started. And because I wanted to try something different this time, instead of doing the same thing I always do on big race. And that's the name of this map, by the way. Which is to go far right and try to pick off a cruiser or a DD. But I do notice a destroyer who slips by our destroyers and seems to be going for a cruiser and a battleship on our... which side will that be? Right side. So I fired my torpedoes far off target, because I figured as soon as I fire off my guns at the destroyer, he would turn his ship the other way around. Unfortunately, that's not what he did. And so all of my torpedoes does not hit. So I just continue to fire my guns at him, trying to do as much damage as I can while I close the distance. I decide to fire off my starboard torpedoes, because it seems to be going consistently straight for that battleship, and there's a pretty good chance of hitting him. Meanwhile, I'm still firing my guns, doing as much damage as I can, as well as making sure that I won't get hit by those friendly torpedoes on our left. And he barely got away from all torpedoes but the last one. And we get our first kill. Now to figure out where we can help the most. Looking at the minimap, we can see that the three destroyers south of us are keeping the enemy at bay down there. But our left flank is all but annihilated at this moment. So I decide that I need to go over there to try and stave off any enemies coming from that side. While we were on our way, the DD we had over there had finally succumbed to an enemy DD and cruiser, which I no longer have eyes on, but I know they are over there. So I try to stay out of visual range of any enemy, particularly that enemy cruiser, and try to sneak up on the damaged destroyer, as well as the cruiser that I know should be popping out here at any second. The enemy cruisers, I assume, is behind that left island there, while the DD was last seen run aground on the island in the middle here. So he's either going to come out from the right side of this island or the left one. So I go back and forth in my mind whether I should fire off my torpedoes on the left side or the right side, hoping to catch him. But I decide to save my torpedoes until I have visuals on him. Oh, there he is. Apparently I had completely misjudged the speed of destroyers, even though I have one myself. And he's now capping our base. So while I was going north of the island, he was happily sailing south of the island, which prevented both of us from spotting each other. Time to use the guns. We need to stop him from capping. Our only remaining battleship has also opened fire on him. But there's something strange about the cruiser over there. We'll get back to him later. Meanwhile, I score a good hit on him, damaging his engines. And now I hear shells landing around me, so I pop my smokes and hit the speed boost. Checking if there's anyone I can fire my torpedoes at. Everyone is behind the island, so I continue firing on the destroyer. And there goes our last battleship. Checking if we can take out that cruiser. We're about to find out. Focusing back on the enemy destroyer. He's almost dead. And as he hits me, our friendly destroyer in the south is also killed.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, dead.
We get our second kill, but also a huge hit to ourselves. And our third kill.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Now, can we hit the battleship? Will he go on and let us kill him? We're taking massive amounts of damage now.
The ship is on fire.
But we need to take the risk because we need to keep our base safe.
Assault, sir.
God, I love battleship commanders that don't
Battleship
turn.
destroyed.
Mwah. You're beautiful.
You are so beautiful to me.
Alright, enough of that nonsense. It is at this point that I'm starting to wonder if the rest of the enemy team is AFKers. And not before I thought it, here pops a destroyer. And a battleship and a cruiser pops up as well. So most definitely not AFKers. I've now placed myself in a difficult position. And of course both speed and smoke is on cooldown. But I do need to chase down that destroyer, so he won't be able to capture our base. Fire off 2 salvos of torpedoes. Realistically speaking, they'll never hit. However, judging by this match, statistically, they should hit.
Problem solved, sir. Critical engine damage.
So I fire off another set of torpedoes. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fire off the second launchers. And we're now just hoping to hit the destroyer. There goes the cruiser.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
And we got at least one hit on the destroyer. So now it's all up to the cruiser. The mysterious cruiser to actually save the day. Can he do it? Of course not, because he is AFK. And with that, we are defeated. However, I cannot help but to feel like a winner, and who wouldn't, with 5 kills, most of which were done after everyone else was killed. I mean, come on, who wouldn't? But that's it for this episode. If you liked what you saw, blast that like button. If you'd like to catch the next video, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all next time.